One small step at a time.
Let's make history! If Joan of Arc didn't quit, I won't either. Surprise!
Look, it's satellite vector!
I'm the last empress you'll ever cross. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
One small step at a time. Seize the soul, as they say. Seize the soul, as they say.
If lost, please return to Ether.
Fearsome creatures stalk at night. Count me among them.
I understand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Stop.
Apologies. You were in my flight packet just Engaging threat sensor. Blasting off! Let me help!
Sending air your way.
The payload has reached the objective.
Welcome to Oregon! Satellite vector! Engine sterben! Light speed! Rally to me! Addressing your injuries. Thank you for assisting. Reporting as T-Equal-0.
I am fierce and wild.
Let me help! Now we're in orbit! I am getting better at this.
Payload safe.
My ultimate is not ready yet. Seize the soul, as they say. Over here. Orbital wave, really ready. Welcome to orbit.
Violating the speed. Victory.
Play of the game.
Here, for you!
One small step at a time.
This will not be won without sacrifice. Be ready.
Everything's online. Functionality looks good. One last diagnostics check couldn't hurt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
We will kick up a dust storm. Hyper Wing out. My ultimate is ready.
Overtime.
Supporting is T equals 0. I am on fire! Nerf this! Come here! We're not start your engines!
We will take the failure together. You are safe with...
I will achieve it next time. I think. Locking satellite vector!
Gale the Mahal.
You're outnumbered! Does this help? Let's take off! Much better. Oh, Moons, not again.
Overtime. First round
Panic.
lost.
I'm fine.
Score 0-1.
United again! The Overwatch strike team prepares for action!
Hey, keep the comms clear, please.
This is the discipline the commander is known for.
I'm about to be known for kicking your butt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We must take the objective.
Attack the objective now.
Let's take off.
The objective is
Do I have to go back out there?
We have enemies
Please
on the
group
point.
up.
Lock it down. Enemy contact.
I will pretend that did not happen. I see you. Through here.
Justice reigns from above.
Can I really do this? No, I must not think like that. Look, satellite vector!
Nanoboost administered.
You count
We
on
will
me?
have peace at any cost.
This part of the country is so beautiful. Reminds me of road trips when I was a kid. Different world. And we'll never get it back.
Oh! Greetings!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Another casualty. What a pity.
Oh! I'm on fire!
I'm on my game now.
My resolve hardens.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Now we're in orbit!
We are outnumbered. They will be annihilated.
Please group up!
Devour them. I will tear victory from your grasp.
It's go time!
Suffer as I have. We will shield you for now. Annihilations. I will win by any means.
Got the victory field.
Play of the game.
We are outnumbered. We must reclaim the robot. The enemy's barricade is advancing. Neutralizing projectile.
Has lost the lead.
They've taken the lead. Let's take it back.
Welcome to Orbit.
The barricade's moving. Join them. Take care.
Enemy here.
Your team has taken the lead.
Keep pushing.
I think I see the enemy.
Barricade's moving! Keep up!
I am on fire.
Spawn activated.
Over here. Many thanks.
Gale the Mahal!
Looking satellite vector. Was that your best? Group up with me.
They're about to take the lead. I'd rather if it didn't.
Enemy over here.
Destroy that turret.
They're moving the barricade.
Life protects life.
Rocket satellite vector. Over here. Over here.
60 seconds.
Enemy turret down.
Hail the Mahol.
Destroy that turret. Destroy that turret.
Time is short.
Speed.
Let's hurry.
Greetings.
10 seconds remaining.
Everybody come over here.
Enemy over
Personne
here.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Overtime.
This is your last chance to stop them all.
Stop them in their tracks.
Don't leave the robot side.
Victory. Play of the game. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
small step at a time.
Hey,
Did you see my last information request?
I did. Aren't you taking on too much, Chica?
That's for me to decide, not you.
I'll send you the relevant details.
Peace.
over here.
I hear you can find just about anyone.
Mauga, no.
Hey, I know you miss him too. We could have a little party.
You're bad for him in every way that counts.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I need healing.
Escort the payload.
Supporting and healing both heroes.
Soldier en route. Enemy in sight. I want that. Taking them down.
Biotic healing ready for you.
Has been overwhelmed.
Brace yourself.
My ultimate is almost ready. I will help you. Are you alright? Looking satellite vector. Welcome to Earth.
Coming through.
I will pretend that didn't happen.
got a turret.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Take it out. Stay near my body.
60 seconds remaining.
Disrupting.
What is that synergy?
Submission
It's go time.
broken. May I?
Nerf this!
Time is of the essence.
Blocking satellite vector!
I need double. Breaking them down behind you.
Do something!
Team kill. Defeat. Play of the game.
Attaboy, Bob.
Entering King's Row.
Hello. G'day, mate. Hello there. Right there. Das tut mir leid. Hi. Oh, cheers.
My throne is where I say it is.
Yeah. Hello. Finger. There's an enemy here. Greetings.
Shake the grit out of your knickers and move!
Thanks, mate.
Let's go get it!
Hello there. My ultimate is charging.
I see an enemy.
You only lose when you stay dead. Welcome to orbit.
Valkyrie is charging. Greetings. Greetings. I'm completely warmed up. Hello. Valkyrie is almost ready.
My ultimate is charged. I see you.
can't rampage yet.
Hello there. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Let's go win this thing.
Greetings.
Aerial positioning underway.
Hello. Amazing. Yes. So
Want to know the
neat.
60 seconds remaining.
Full hearts. Can.
Everything you got. Fire in the hole.
Is it?
Overtime.
Hello there. What's there? Greetings.
Stop mucking around and move. How's that extra? Time for the reckoning.
Lucky seven.
Victory. Play of the game.
My name is Green Cyborg Ninja Dude.
My fate is decided.
Together with strength and power.
Take one, but we'll get it done. Hello. Greetings.
The whole team and really make something happen. There are moments where that can happen in a match. Your team just gets caught. You know, that unfortunate moment, your team's like kind of walking through a choke, and Alolan Ninetales hits like Blizzard, Avalanche, Unite move, and just pop. A tier list, the more the Pokemon, and then again.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It is the 3rd anniversary of Pokemon Unite, and with that, a number of events are going on. The biggest one being Ho-Oh is officially released into the game. This is going to be a video going over tips on how you can unlock it faster. Before we get into the video, please like it and subscribe. And my name is Wasim. I am back with another Pokemon Unite video. I know it's been a while. I was just at the end, so let's get into the video right now. So if you go over into the featured event, scroll down a bit, you can see here, This is the Ho-Oh Divine Forest Challenge. It's similar to the Miraidon challenge and the Mewtwo challenge. What you can do is you're going to get a dice every day just by logging in. Hit that dice. You got a 5. Always, again, tip number 1, always roll again if you didn't get 6. So I will... Once you roll a 5, you're automatically going to get higher. You don't get lower when you re-roll, so let's see where he ends up. Another question mark, 3 squares. Maybe if you, like for example, if I roll a 4, I'll land on that question mark. Maybe I'll just let it be. I don't know, it's up to you. So that's the first thing you do. Once you do that, go to Power Mission. I just gotta win 2 battles with 2 different Pokemon, or participate in a battle, which Absol is a team member. If you're playing with somebody, try to coordinate so that you can unlock it faster. And obviously, you know, if you got it like that, you can just come here, say complete map, pay 195 for the gems, and then you will unlock him instantly. Once you progress far enough that you collected 1,000 coins, you come to this Divine Forest Exchange, and you can exchange the coins for the OO Night License. Another thing to consider, do this anniversary event, at least for the beginning, initially. As you can see, you got 1 dice over here, you got another one over here, you got another one over here at 500. After 500, there aren't any more, but you can get these item enhancers, you can get these tickets. I think it's still worth it to keep going, so... And you can also claim a present. It's free right now. 100, see? So now, I can choose another loot box too. Choose this event, bam. See, I can already claim. I got another dice. I still have to do the challenge first, like my initial... Yeah, I have another dice to roll, but you can't do it. You have to do your original mission, and then you'll be able to go on further and roll again. So you can get more of the anniversary cake by doing these challenges here. Win 1 battle with the following roll. Defeat Rayquaza or Zapdos. Win a battle. Win a ranked match. There is more ranked match missions you can do here. And there's also this you can claim. This is a anniversary box. I think this is where you can actually, if you don't have Charizard already, he'll be in there. So I'm not going to look at that right now. And another thing you can do is Panic Parade. So if you look at Panic Parade, I'll let you go out. Nice battle. This is a quick matches. PvE Panic Parade. Basically, you're going to have to work together with all your teammates to defeat waves of Pokemon coming at you. And there's different difficulty levels. As you advance, I remember last time you advanced even farther, you were able to get more dice. They weren't listed on there, but as you progressed, you saw them. Once you, again, you do Panic Parade, you're gonna get to go into this event point shop. You're gonna collect these coins up here, and then there's 4 extra dice over here. So you can get 7 extra dice, which is 7 extra rolls. And again, if you progress even farther, I think there are more dice might pop up. I'm not sure though, don't quote me on that. But that is how it was last time. And I think that's it for how to unlock them faster. Again, take advantage of these extra dice. Always roll higher if you didn't get a 6. And now, actually, some things I'm going to go over again for the 3rd anniversary as well. This one, 3rd anniversary, let's use it. Yeah, you get a Charizard Unite license, or the hat, or a coin. I don't have Charizard, so I think I'm just going to select them. There we go, we got Charizard in the 3rd anniversary. Here's another tip. You actually don't have to share it all the way, you just hit all the share buttons. And yeah, there, I received. You actually don't have to share it. Another tip for you guys. So, one thing I want to do, this prize machine. Again, you can claim 10 every day. It gives you 12. So you can get these other things here. For example, this Ranger style Trevenant outfit, this outfit over here. Potentially the Trevenant outfit, I don't know, once you get higher up there, it's kind of hard to get those ones. But again, you can keep track of everything. I usually use this to get the gold outfit. I don't really go for outfits unless you see somebody that really wants it. And another thing, I like this. They brought in this balance adjustment. If you're a casual player like me, it's a quick glance at who's been buffed and nerfed in this season. So I look at Charizard, Pikachu, Clefairy, everyone else. I know their names, it's been a while. Yeah, so they've been buffed. So probably you would want to use these Pokemon this season. And Dodrio, Mewtwo, Cramorant over here, Masquerada, Miraidon, Zoroark. Yeah, they've all been, yeah, the guys on the top been buffed, these guys have been nerfed. So it's not, yeah, maybe stay away from them, or maybe use them in the quick matches first to see how good they stand up to the competition. But maybe stay away from them from using them during ranked matches. Daily events, anything over here? Daily missions? I don't think so. I don't know if there's any gifted games things out right now. Maybe I'll make another follow-up video if there is anything like that. So that's gonna do it. If you watch this video for some tips, that's it right there. That's all you have to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a subscriber that can kick back to me for Pokemon Unite, addressing why I've been absent. This game, the content has been a little bit slow for my, too slow for my liking. Even with these events, like, yeah, I get we get a free one here. Usually every 3 to 4 months you get a free Pokemon that's opening out. And I don't even mind that. It doesn't have to be a free Pokemon. If it just has an interesting event, or if they bring in some new game modes, what they do is they kind of keep rehashing the same old things. Like back then they had Pika Party. That was the last one. And it's basically you just play as Pikachu, and a bunch of Pikachus on the map, and you just kind of have to kill a giant Pikachu in the middle. It's like they're kind of rehashing it. A new quick match would be nice if they did that, but I don't know. That's the thing. I do like the game. I had an idea to actually keep doing content with this game, but actually make it so that, because every time I played for the last two seasons or so, I had made it to Master Rank, but I've only
We will have peace at any cost. Done. A minor setback was inevitable.
Excavation initiation!
I will speak to you in a language you understand.
Play of the game.
I'm here to bring you more good fortune and sweet blessings. I foresee wonderful, big things in the future, and that's it! You better knock it off, Buster!
Oh, your prediction about big things came true.
I'm here to bring...
Should you get a pre-built PC?
Here comes number.
You can't escape death.
You don't look so good. Maybe you should sit this one out and leave the kills to me.
I'll be fine once you shut up.
Kamala. Let's find out if Kamala's a yikes today, okay, guys? What?
If anyone requires my assistance, please inform me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
COVID-stricken Joe Biden is hunkering down inside his vacation home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. He's in self-isolation with First Lady Dr. Jill.
Physically, I'm told the president is just wiped and exhausted from the COVID diagnosis.
Timing couldn't be worse.
The next 72 hours for Joe Biden could reshape the 2024 election race as we know it.
Sources tell NBC News that the Biden family are now discussing a carefully calculated plan to exit the race.
A bullet couldn't stop Trump. A virus just stopped Biden.
In the first national poll since the assassination attempt, Trump leads Biden by 5 points. Newsmax reporter Mark Halperin says Biden's exit is imminent.
According to my sources, President Biden has agreed to step down as Democratic nominee.
Oh man.
Earlier this weekend, speech rallying for.
But today, President Biden issued this statement, shutting down the reports he's quitting the race. I look forward to getting back on the campaign trail next week to continue to approach the threat of Donald Trump. Stakes are high, and the choice is clear. The Biden-Harris campaign manager spoke out on CBS Morning.
Joe Biden has been very clear. He is running for president of the United States, and our campaign is continuing to implement a strategy to win with him at the top of the ticket.
The deep divide in the Democratic Party was fodder for Jimmy Fallon.
Right, Biden has COVID. Luckily, he can't spread it because Democrats have been distancing themselves from him since the debate.
Good day. We are coming on the air with significant breaking news and a critical moment in the presidential race. NBC News has learned President Biden will step aside as the presumptive Democratic nominee. He will suspend his bid for a second term, and instead he will pave the way for a different Democratic candidate to face former President Trump this November. I want to show you the letter that we are just getting seconds ago from the president, from his office, in which he says that it has been the greatest honor of his life to serve as his president. He goes on to say, while it has been my intention to seek re-election, he says, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. The news comes after Wednesday's announcement by the White House that President Biden has COVID, and with growing calls by Democrats now, dozens of them publicly, who have suggested that President Biden should, in fact, withdraw from the race. So, This is the news that we have here on a Sunday afternoon. It is a stunning and historic development, but it is not altogether unexpected based on the reporting from NBC News. Remember that President Biden has struck a defiant tone ever since those calls began after his debate performance several weeks ago widely panned as disastrous. You now have a number of House Democrats and as of today, 3 senators who are suggesting that President Biden should in fact step off the ticket. And it appears as though he has, in fact, made that decision to do so. He says that he will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about his decision. He goes on to say that he expresses his deepest gratitude to all of those who have worked so hard to see him reelected. And importantly, he goes on to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. Again, thanking the American people for the faith and trust that they have placed in him. So, a couple of questions answered here and a couple of questions still ahead. First of all, there was a question that if President Biden stepped off the ticket, would he also, in fact, resign from the presidency? He is making clear in this letter that he will not do that. But there's a big question remaining, which is, what happens next? What happens next now to the Democratic ticket? There have been some calls, some questions for example, an open mini primary perhaps before the convention that is set to happen next month in Chicago. There had also been a question of whether Kamala Harris should now take the top of the ticket. She is the one who would inherit essentially the infrastructure, the campaign money, the campaign cash, the war chest that the Biden-Harris ticket has accumulated. Keep in mind, again, this is a stunning turnaround considering the president has promised time and time again to stay in this race, even struggling, of course, to face off against Mr. Trump during that first presidential debate. So, we are working to get our reporters up and ready to go here because, again, a significant development in this presidential race. The president goes on to say in this letter, I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. As for the other side of the ticket, we are out now to the Trump campaign for their response. And over the course of the last several weeks, there has been a notable shift in the way that Republicans and the Trump team have responded to the possibility that President Biden could in fact come off the ticket. Initially, it was to cast President Biden as the only one, as the inevitable candidate for the Democrats here. But over the course of maybe the last week or so, there has been a notable difference in tone where Republicans are now suggesting that whoever is at the top of the Democratic ticket, they intend to essentially lash the Biden agenda to that person, whether it is Vice President Kamala Harris or whether it is somebody else, in fact. So again, just to reset here for a second, significant news here as President Biden says he will step out of this race. Ali Rafa is live for us at the White House now. Ali, I want to turn to you. She's at Rehoboth because that is where President Biden has been convalescing, recovering from COVID, essentially, Ali.
That's right, Hallie, and this was no doubt the most difficult decision of the president's 5-decade-long political career, and he no doubt had plenty of time to think about it over the past few days as he continued recovering from that COVID-19 diagnosis since Wednesday here at his Rehoboth Beach, Delaware home. And remember, this isn't coming as too much of a shock considering what we knew to be happening privately within Biden's inner circle. We knew that there were more reality-based conversations that the president was having with those closest to him, even with his own family members. According to sources familiar with the Biden family's conversations, they were considering factors like how, if he were to step down, what that replacement would look like, what that process would look like, how he would leave the party and the country in the most stable position as possible, specifically in the party's case, in as best a position as possible to defeat former President Trump in November. But of course, this is coming as somewhat of a shock considering how defiant we have seen the president and his campaign be in recent days. As recently as yesterday, they were talking about fundraisers that the president would continue planning to host at the end of the month. One of them with David Letterman in Massachusetts, another in Chicago around the Democratic National Convention. And of course, the president has said that the only things that would make him reconsider staying in this race would be the Lord Almighty or a medical condition. But again, we know that the conversations he was having in recent days were more reality-based, more around the polling and the evidence showing that he was not able to defeat former President Trump in a head-to-head matchup in November. And as you mentioned, Hallie, the question really now is what happens next? Where does this all go next? Notably absent from this letter from the president announcing he was stepping down from this race is an official full-throated endorsement of his vice president, Kamala Harris. And there is even disagreement within the Democratic Party over whether she would be the best person to replace him at the top of the Democratic ticket.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
Keep moving out there. Don't want to give him any easy shots, do we?
Goggles on. Boots on. Drill being held. I'm ready to get into trouble.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Moira by your side.
The objective is now
Keeping the heat on!
A taste of poison.
I am on my way!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Fall back!
Orbital ray is ready!
That was embarrassing. Just a little pick-me-up. Sing for them.
Plotting out the dig site.
Okay, let's take these.
round 1. Score 1-0.
If anyone requires my assistance, please inform me.
My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we've made great progress as a nation. Today, America has its strongest economy in the world. We made some historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans. Okay, in the past, the most significant climate resolution in the history of the world, America's never been better positioned to be where we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our allies around the world. It's been the greatest honor of my life to serve you as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and refocus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later about this week. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all of you that have worked to see me so hard to be re-elected. I also want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work, and let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people and faith for all the trust you placed in me. Oh my God, it's fake? No, it's not. Like, it's from his official account. This is the account. This is the post right here. So who's in charge now? Well, he's still in charge. He's just not running for re-election. Yeah, I mean, he's going to finish out the term and do that, and then he just doesn't run for re-election. That's it. He's still president until January? Yeah, he's president for a while, guys. I actually respect Biden, and I'm happy he made this decision. I think I am too. Honestly, this is the best thing that he could have done. Especially after getting COVID and everything else. Yeah, this is a good decision for him to make. It was forced. Well, regardless of whether it was forced or not, it's the right outcome to happen. Yeah, this is the best outcome possible. You think Michelle Obama? I mean, I feel like Michelle Obama would probably have like one of the highest chances of running or winning. I don't think she'd win necessarily, but she's got a pretty high chance of it. I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be honest. Alex Jones saying Hillary will replace Biden. They're going to replace Hillary Clinton. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work at all. I think, like, realistically, it's just over, right? I mean, that's it. It's just over. I mean, there's no... Like, it doesn't really matter who they run or who they put up there. I mean, Trump's going to win 100% now. I mean, I can't imagine somebody, like, coming in and being able to do that. Yeah, it's Jover. It is. Yeah, I mean, how come no news network is reporting this? I don't know. It probably just happened a couple of minutes ago. I think, like, I mean, when does the election happen? It's in November, right? So, like, you've got, like, 3 months to build up a candidate to, like, make people vote for that candidate instead of, like, Trump. Like, I don't see that happening. November 5th? Yeah, that's like 3 months. Because it's already the 21st of this month. So... yeah, it's not going to work. A lot of his campaign funds can only go to Kamala, not a new candidate. Oh, right, legally? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Man, I wonder who they're going to bring in now. Gavin Newsom? I feel like, especially with, like, that recent, like, trans kids bill, I think that that's just a... that's not going to fly with an average person. That's not going anywhere. Let's be honest. It's been Jover since the debate, let's be real. Yeah. What bill now? There was some, like, bill where, like, the schools were not obligated to tell parents if their kids were, like identifying as a different gender at school. And I think a lot of people, like, pretty much universally online were, like, against this. And I think that if you communicate that to the public, most average people will see that and be like, what the fuck? That's fuck. Yeah. I mean, I can go through it and talk about it more, but yeah, that's basically what happened. Who cares about online? No, I think that really, I think that if you communicate that to like an average like voter population, that this will be like incredibly unpopular, like insanely fucking unpopular. Like, regardless of whether you think, like, and I think that a lot of people are like, oh, but I agree with it. I think it's the right decision because, like, abusive parents or something like that. Sure, right? But, like, I'm saying that you can still acknowledge that a lot of other people will not see it that way. I think you're wrong on that. So let me get. So you said I think it's a good idea. You're not listening to what I said. Did I say it was a good idea? I could see where they're coming from with doing it, right? Because they're worried that the kid could come out and then get abused by the parents. I see why the bill was written, right? I can see the logic. But I'm saying that if you present this to an audience, nobody is going to fucking agree with this. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Whether you think that they should or not, it's not going to happen. It's not even close. So yes, I don't know who they could bring in. AP News just confirmed it. Yeah, of course. What exactly is an average voter population in your mind? People that are over the age of 40. People that are over the age of 40 and generally more conservative. Because I think that there's a lot of people who are more conservative, but they just don't like some of the policies the Republicans have. And they just want things to basically kind of stay the same. So like any of this like weird like sex, gender stuff, like they're not really going to understand it because it's not intuitive to like an average person, right? It's like an average person, there's men and women and that's it. Now you can think in your mind, but it's actually all this other stuff and there's science to this, but like you're not going to communicate that to a person that goes to Walmart every day, right? You're not going to communicate that to like an average, you know, a factory worker, a grocery store worker, something like that. They're not going to see it that way. So yeah, Trump won now? Well, Trump won after the debate, to be honest with you guys. I think that's what happened. This is just basically a victory lap. This is confirmation. Has this ever happened to a president? I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. I'm not sure. It's crazy how slow Google and mainstream news is compared to Twitter and live streams. Yeah, it's because things have to, like, you know, it's like, how do you turn, is it easier to turn a canoe or is it easier to turn the Titanic? Right? Or like a fucking, an aircraft carrier. So like, yeah, LBJ did that? Is that right? Wait for confirmation from the source? Yeah, exactly. This is good for Democrats? I can see why you say that.
It's not my job to get you back
is that
alive.
You're thinking that the Democrats are hoping to coast pretty much off of, basically off of negativity, like to hopefully win based off of enough people hating Trump. I think that probably would have worked pre-assassination. But now I think that a lot of people have kind of tempered their like hostility towards him after that. I think it's definitely changed the temperature of that. Not really. I think so. And I don't think it's been a big factor, but I think it's been enough to like kind of flip the scales. It's because of Texas. I don't live in Texas. I live on the internet. Like I'm not going outside talking to people about this one way or another. So you're never in Sunera. Okay. Well, you know, I guess you're gonna find out, right? This is what I think is going to happen, and I think that this is absolutely happening. Like, I think that after the assassination, like, attempt, and all that, like, shooting his ear and everything, I think it has changed a lot of people's perceptions of Trump. And I don't think it's, like, gone, like, it hasn't taken, like, 80% of people, but it's changed, like, 5 or 10% in the middle, and I think that's enough to, like, flip the public sentiment. I do think that's happened. Absolutely. And I think that even if you think that hasn't happened, it has also happened that, like, it made his supporters way more positive. It made them, what's your evidence? Vibe check. Total vibe check. This is my opinion. I don't have evidence for this. I don't have proof for it. I've just been reading the internet. This is what I do. Yeah, no, really, it's a vibe check. I think this is what's happened. I'm guessing this. My proof is that I made it the fuck up. Absolutely. Yeah, and if you think that I'm wrong about this, you have every right to think that. But this is what I think happened. And we'll see what happens. Did Trump stole the spot? Yeah, who knows? Driving assassination boosts approval ratings based? Yeah. Then a PhD to have an opinion, go ask the people at Walmart? Yeah, sure.
Through hardships.
It's your lived experience. I'm living my truth, okay? You're 100% wrong. Well, hey, if you don't like Trump, you certainly hope I am, right? I mean, yeah, there you go. NBC News just made an article about it. Yeah, what a surprise. They made an article about the current president stepping down in the middle of an election cycle. Wow, that's crazy. I would have never expected that. Yeah, I bet that is what happened, right? That's crazy. Lol, 18 hours ago. It's a miracle, folks. Donald told the truth for once. It's the most important election in our lifetimes, and I will win it.
Looking satellite vector.
Well, he should have said he won't lose it. Because if he drops out, he can't lose. So in a way, Joe Biden will not lose in 2024. There you go. Yeah, he rage quit. Yeah, exactly. I didn't lose to you. I left the match. What do you mean? He didn't win that? Yeah, but he didn't lose either. Oh, he made another tweet? Okay, I'll read it again.
I feel better.
My fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all of my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, and it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee for our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. Oh no! Oh man! Well, now we don't have to talk about a theoretical anymore, do we? This is what Trump said about Kamala Harris.
And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better.
The answer remains nebulous.
She's so pathetic.
There's a lot of them. Be careful. Payload must follow its course. Put it into motion. Barrier initialized.
Jesus Christ. Man. Didn't lie? Yeah, exactly. He didn't have a choice. That's what happens when you endorse far-left ideologies for votes. Well, it didn't work out. We should all vote for Kamala Harris to make Hillary Clinton mad. I feel like that's probably the strongest argument I've heard so far. Yeah. You know what? I feel like, you know what? That might have just got my vote right there. I love how everybody was like happy that he was stepping down, and now he endorses Kamala Harris, and it's just like, hey, here's one thing that you can be sure of, though, is that now we know that it actually was Biden that put this out and it wasn't his campaign, because I don't think that anybody would have done this except for Biden. Yep, because it's stupid. It's just dumb. It's so stupid. So yeah, it was actually him, guys.
Reporting for duty.
You have my gratitude.
Warm up on the payload. Move it out. Be more cautious.
Over here.
冻住，不许走。
The payload moves. Down. The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Heroes never die.
Sing for me!
Come here and I will lead you.
Bounds.
Actuating the barrier. All things are in order.
Victory. Play of the game.
Tucky.